Hello Pokemon Go trainers, it's the Seahawks fan with another Go Battle League video. And in today's video, I've spent 600,000 Stardust on 2 Pokemon for Go Battle League, 500,000 on Shadow Dusclops, a little over 100k on Shadow Dusnoir, and I'm using an ABB style team. Now they're both ghost types and they are both pretty weak to dog types, so a fairy lead makes for a nice ABB team, and it's pretty good. Both Dusclops and Dusnoir got buffs for the season. And I have a rank 2 Shadow Dusclops and rank 15 Shadow Dusnoir. Got the Dusclops a while ago, but was hesitant to spend the Stardust. Especially when I already built a non-Shadow, and I've really got not kind of much use on it. Definitely good. Probably could use it more. Glaring Corsola is the best ghost type, I think, right now. But right now, Dusnoir, Dusclops, definitely both pretty good. Especially as the Shadows, mostly as the Shadows. And we're going to be swapping into Dusnoir. Dynamic Punch, kabooms! Goodbye, Morpeko. Now, I did do a couple battles with Hex on Dusnoir, but I was like, let me use Astonish, get a bit of extra fast tech damage, and I do feel maybe a tad better about it. I was definitely seeing quite a lot of ghosts. Ghosts beat ghosts. It is nice. It is nice to be able to spam out the dynamic punches real fast and also shadow punches. But extra fast tech damage can just be nice. Although Babero would be nice to be pacing to dynamic punch faster. Surf does say goodbye to the Dusnoir. Now, I only did one trade for Tinkaton. And it's a pretty nice IV one. Nothing crazy. But definitely not much better than IV's dynamic. Play Rough said goodbye to that Babero. Took the KO. And they're going to have Credilli. Now, Ice Punch, Shadow Punch. You could also run Poltergeist. May have to try that out. With the Shadow Dusclops. We're going to go for another Ice Punch. It is more expensive, but it is super effective into the Credilli. We make a great catch of their Grass Knot. Ooh, amazing. They're going to bring in Typhlosion, though. Does Dusclops have what it takes to deal with the Typhlosion? We get Incinerated down, but actually we lose Charge Act priority. So we go down. Well played, well played. Good job on finding that win condition for them. Just how it goes. And our PS time. Lantern and Altaria. Wow, old school meta. They're not bad right now. Definitely have to watch out for the Mighty Mutsap with the Lantern, but it's not a bad Pokemon. Shadow Punch gets some good work. A little too slow to that next Shadow Punch, but I can Astonish down at this point. Pretty good. I need another Astonish for 2 Shadow Punches, but not going to risk it. And I was not going to get back-to-back Shadow Punches. That definitely would have just been bad, especially in a battle when I just need alignment. Shadow Dusclops, definitely super nice pacing to have with the Hex energy generation. And they're going to try and incinerate us down. We're going to survive the next Incinerate and then be just 1 Hex away from that last move. That's what I love to see. They definitely needed the energy for Tinkaton. And they were not going to stay. They were not going to stay to get taken out. They knew it was over. They needed to flip alignment, but the IVs of my Shadow Pokemon, so good. Too good for them to deal with. Actually, probably could just stayed in the lead matchup. Tinkaton, though, for Jumpluff, much better matchup. It probably is better to close out with Dusnoir. Probably should save swap Dusclops, but so be it. I just feel a little bit better save swapping Dusnoir. Some battles. We're going to let the Dusnoir go. We're going to bring in Tinkaton and go for the Farm Down. I don't mind taking an Acrobatics. Energy Ball, beautiful, even better. Blastoise comes in. Blastoise is so good. It is a regional champion now in Pokemon Go. You'll probably see this video before my Shadow Shiny Blastoise video, but it's fun. It's good. Blastoise is a real good beast. Definitely Pokemon I would recommend trying out if you're struggling to climb. Although you do need Legacy Hydro Cannon, but Rollout's such an amazing fast move for energy generation. We have the Stunfisk, the Unova Stunfisk, and it is gonna Mud Bomb. We got super effective Ice Punch. And we're better off just 2 Shadow Punches probably. But we go down. Does Tinkaton have what it needs to be reaching Bulldoze? They reach another Mud Bomb, but we are too tanky. We're good IVs. They're going to bring a Blastoise. Oh, I'm going to get to the next Bulldoze. I can take out the Stunfisk, but can I take out the Jumpluff? At this point, I was like, yes, I'm going to win. But then the Jumpluff, no, like 2 HP in a dream. Real close battles. Definitely some good play. I mean, this is like 2400 elo, these battles. I mean, like, I'm not expert, like a little bit below expert level, Great League player, an Ultra League player. I just don't do enough. But it is definitely fun. I mean, I know what I'm doing. Battles, it is a lot to learn. Real nice to have ghost types for Claydol, definitely real nice matchup for me. Definitely a Pokemon I totally forgot to be excited about, to have the ghost types. 2 Shadow Punches, 1 takes a shield. They knew they were going to go down from the next Shadow Punch. I'm not going to shield the Rock Tomb. I survive. They're going to make a nice play of bringing in Wigglytuff. I'm not going to commit a shield because Tinkaton just comes in. And a shielded Shadow Dusnoir, especially if I Astonish farm down the Claydol, I'm in an amazing spot. And I do get that farm down. And Credilli was not ready. They were going to get kaboomed by the Dynamic Punch, which I'm sure you would have enjoyed seeing, but they knew. They knew it was over. Nightmare lead into Talonflame. But with the Double Fly Talonflame, there's play for me. There is play for me. And with 2 nice neutral Pokemon for it, not in a terrible spot. I just spam my Shadow Punches. They do commit a shield. And they're going to throw the Aura Wheel. It's actually not going to say goodbye. Let's go. Get wrecked. They do Thunder Shock down, though. They're on Dark Aura Wheel, though, so I resist it. Maybe boosted an attack. And before they get to another, because I will be in range of another, I'm going to just Bulldoze. And then take the shield advantage for Shadow Dusnoir. You're going to bring in Malamar after getting Incinerate with Talonflame. It would be nice to have Hex here, but so be it. We see CMP tie, I could have gotten a free Astonish, it's fine. I do go for the Shadow Punch ASAP, and it actually is enough for the KO. Now we have Talonflame to deal with for our Shadow Dusnoir. Shadow Punch does not take the KO, but 1 turn lag does not happen, and we're able to land that Fairy Wind. But we need another. Is that another fly? It is. It's not enough to say goodbye. Let's go. Get wrecked. Talonflame. Beautiful lead for them. It's a win for me. I mean, I've definitely lost plenty of battles with the amazing leads. And this is an amazing lead into Azumarill. Is it going to be surprise Hydro Pump? Kaboom! Hydro Pump, huge damage. Honestly, awesome. Awesome sauce. Nice to see a player running Hydro Pump. I don't 2-shot after the Fairy Wind, like with Play Rough after the Fairy Wind chip. But I do get to a Bulldoze. Oh, defense drop, but they have a move. This Play Rough. I mean, it can definitely be risky letting your lead go in an ABB style team. But it's fine. 2 shields apiece. Shadow Dusnoir, Shadow Dusclops. Pretty tanky Pokemon. They give me a free Astonish, which is pretty huge. Pretty great. They are surely going to shield, though. They're going to respect the dynamic punch, but actually, I mean, they may have been thinking it was Hex. It's my fast move. Crunch is going to say goodbye. They're going to have Credilli. Ugh, I cannot get rid of the debuff. Is there any way I can win? I do two-shot, but they're going to debuff, and that's probably going to save them. Going to survive that Rock Tomb. I'm not going to take the KO with this Ice Punch. Can I have a Ice Punch for Drapion, or are they going to have a move to say goodbye? I'm just not going to be able to deal with the Drapion in time. They're at heavy hitting Crunch. Shadow Drapion definitely a problem. Definitely should have swapped. And this is why you don't throw away your lead in an ABB style team. I mean, two ghosts with almost the same, like very similar moves. Definitely would have been nice to drag out. I mean, it would have been really smart to just bring in Shadow Dusclops. Definitely would have been tanky, been able to force two Crunches out to get the Drapion and take the KO. But right now, Shadow Jumpluff. I mean, it's a pretty nice matchup for Tinkaton. We take the shield advantage. Fantastic. Ice Punch is so nice to have. They are able to take the KO with Eerie Lace. I don't mind them landing in acrobatics. Is Hex gets the phone down before they get to the next move. Let's go. Big man Shadow Blastoise comes in. Gonna be able to spam out the Shadow Punches. 3 before they get to a move. Huge. They're actually gonna make a catch of the next Shadow Punch into more Pico. I'm gonna swap into Shadow Dusnoir. Astonish is actually so nice here. With our 2 shields, we are going to be able to Astonish, 2-shield Astonish down. But Psychic Fangs is doing real good. Ooh, I could probably get to survive that next Psychic Fangs. I'm in a bit of a sticky situation. Oh, was that 1-turn lag? They surely had a left with a Hydro Cannon. But I'm able to get to back-to-back Shadow Punches out before they reach a move. Blastoise is not a high attack Pokemon. They definitely should have charged that priority, tied and lost. But I'll take the win. I mean, you're gonna lose games because the game doesn't work. I mean, maybe Dusclops could have dealt with the Blastoise, even if they did avoid the 2 charge attacks. I'm not entirely sure. We just destroyed that Dragalge with an absolute hard counter in Tinkaton. Talonflame is dragged out. Pretty nice for me to see. I actually do shield. They're going to bring in Superior. And I'm going to be reaching a Ice Punch. And Ice Punch is going to land. They actually are going to be pretty smart and no shield. The next one could have KO'd with the Ice Punch. It's fine. Dusnoir just comes in ready to clean up before they get to another move. And being efficient, 3 Astonishes before the Shadow Punch is thrown. And I should be able to Astonish down after using my last shield. Or their back-to-back moves. And I'm in a sticky situation. But how much energy do I have? I was 4 Fairy Winds away. I don't think I get KO'd by Fly. Probably still win. Even if I was a little more shy on energy. I'll take a win. I'll take all the wins. Definitely doing pretty nice. It's definitely not like an insane team, but definitely nice. I mean, I'm just so happy to have really good Shadow Dusclops and Dusnoir. My opponent makes a nice catch of Bulldoze into the Zumo. They should win this matchup, although I definitely helped myself with that defense drop. That defense drop actually is so nice in this matchup. And I have back-to-back Shadow Punches. They may be in range of the 2 more Shadow Punches. Yes, they are. And Azumel's attack is trash. So I wouldn't charge that priority, even though Dusclops a pretty tanky Pokemon. Just a bit more attack rated than Azumel. Shadow Punch putting in the work into Drapion. Very nice. I mean, it's Shadow on Shadow damage. They're going to bring in the Claydol, and Claydol is met with the Shadow Astonish. Shadow Astonish is doing the damage. I should KO with the Shadow Punch, but I decide to Shield Farm down. And if the game works properly, I'm only getting to one move. And the game does work. I should have just thrown the Shadow Punch into Claydol. But Tinkaton is just too difficult for Drapion to deal with. Going to be getting to 2 Bulldozers, but you're going to see how close it is. They're going to throw when they're back-to-back moves. Unfortunately for them, I did just get to my second Bulldoze. As they got to back-to-back Aqua Tails, get wrecked. Let's go. Another win in the bag for me. Shadow Nightlight definitely can be awkward. Just going to be smart and bring in one of the ghost types. They don't one-shot me with Rage Fist, and I'm going to put in more work with my fast move. They're actually definitely in range. Shadow Punch, Kabooms, Nightlight. They then bring in Shadow Jump Pluff. Before they're at the Acrobatics, Ice Punch is loaded, and they do respect the damage. They know. I mean, it should be known that Ice Punch on Dusclops. Shadow on Shadow damage. Do I respect the crunch power? Yes, I do. Thankfully, no defense drop. I full send Dynamic Punch because I can get to a second before they get to 2 more crunches. Although it's going to be actually a little close. Launch Crunch. I do get to the Dynamic Punch. Had to swap into Dusnoir quick enough. And they got a lot of Tinkaton to deal with as a Jump Pluff. And unfortunately, able to just get to that Shadow Punch too soon. I think I win even without that Shadow Punch, but definitely getting that Acrobatics energy out into Dusnoir after I threw a Shadow Punch. That was definitely helpful. Next opponent, we got a Galarian Weezing. Gotta respect the overheat. Are they going to have Brutal Swing or Sludge? I mean, I can just throw cheap Bulldoze. They're in range of the next Bulldoze. And I shield and respect the full send. They then bring in Claydol. Actually, seems a tad bit awkward. But I guess Claydol's not a bad Pokemon to close out in battles. Here's what door number 3 is. Rock Tomb down for the KO. We can hex them down. We see Spear Tomb. All the Rock Tomb. I mean, I guess that make pretty nice team. The G Weezing is met with the return of Tinkaton. We're gonna go for more Bulldozers. And we're going to bring in Dusnoir and get a free Astonish through. And it's not going to be Brutal Swing, thankfully. They overheat for the Kaboom. I do not respect the damage of a debuff Sludge. And we're going to have back-to-back Bulldozers. They may be able to debuff us with Rock Tomb. Probably survive. But it's just smart to just seal the Rock Tomb one. Dusnoir's not going to have the energy. I mean, the last Pokemon, the Weezing, not Dusnoir. I have the Dusnoir, not them. Let's see. Next battle, Shadow Primeape. They're going to get to move first. Because I did not throw Bulldoze. And they actually kaboom with close combat. I bring in Dusclops. I'm one fairy win away from the Play Rough. I should be. Blastoise is able to put in work. Dusclops is pretty tanky, able to pace to Shadow Punches faster. Although I think I was a tad slow. Okay, I charge back priority, tie lose. Good to know. I lose a charge back priority tie though. But I should be able to one shield farm down with Dusnoir. Have a potential catch with the Tinkaton and 1-turn lag. I should have gotten the KO with that Astonish. Yeah, I don't think I got the KO. We do say goodbye to Primate, though. Yeah, we definitely did not get that Astonish through. Should have been able to get the one extra Astonish. Would have been nice energy. We know Shield Surf. Oh no, but Beryl putting in the work. We are able to take their last shield with the bait. Does Tinkerton have what it takes to get the win? We can play rough and get some nice damage. We can very win down their Blastoise, but we do still get to a parting bulldoze, and it says goodbye to Barbarrel. Let's go, justice served, 1 turn lag, helping them out, but they still get the loss. Shadow Typhlosion, absolute nightmare in the lead. That is only Thunder Punch. That is helping us a lot. Now they're going to have Blastoise. I mean, Thunder Punch chip helpful in this matchup. Rollouts and then 1 Hydro Cannon probably takes us out. Actually, maybe not. Probably need the Shadow to do enough damage. I lose charge attack priority. CMP tie. So I go straight for the next move, and the next move says goodbye. They're going to trust Jumpluff to come in in a good spot. I mean, it's smart to let me get some damage into Jumpluff with Dusclops and not have Tinkaton into this. Trusting the last 2 shields for the Typhlosion. And I'm like, I got to respect the Blast Bun, but it's not Blast Bun. It is only Thunder Punch, but they're unable to reach the Blast Bun after the Thunder Punch. They just ran out of HP. And we are going to clean up Jumpluff. Let's go get wrecked Jumpluff. I mean, it's a really good Pokemon. It's definitely helped me climb an elo. But it is such an annoying Pokemon to deal with. Gastrodon lead with the Gliscopod in the back. They probably have another water in the back. Actually, maybe a bug. Maybe they have a Jumpluff. Liquidation. I'm a little surprised to see Liquidation. But I guess it does. I mean, it's still a nice move. Aqua Jet, I think, is just so much better right now. Get the chance to attack drop, though, which I guess... Or defense drop. I think, yeah, one of those. Oh, Talent Flame in the back. I mean, I guess that makes sense to cover the huge grass weakness. We're going to be swapping into Shadow Dusnoir, and they're going to have Flame Charge. They're going to be charging their Incinerate damage up. Going to shield another Flame Charge. Can we Astonish down? They're going to swap before they go down. We're going to Shadow Punch and then Dynamic Punch. Are they going to double shield? And we're just going to get Mudslap down. I mean, it's a good team. They got to win. Real tough to take down a 2-shielded Flame Charge. Typhlosion. Oh no, Talonflame, not Typhlosion. Man, if Shadow Typhlosion got Flame Charge, whoo boy, that'd be interesting. Right now, Dusclops. Shadow Punches, they're Dusclops. I'm going to shield so I can throw the next move, but they are going to win Charge Attack Priority. Actually, no. They don't. Very nice. Very, very nice. I've lost alignment, but it's fine. Tinkaton is in a good spot. I mean, I don't mind having Shadow Dusnoir for a Wiggly. But let's see. Shadow Punches lands. And I've just totally lost track of the energy they are at. Gonna bring in Dusnoir for that farm down. Gonna see the Wigglytuff return. They've put themselves in a decent spot with winning alignment. Dynamic Punch, kabooms. And I get one last Astonish through. Do I survive? It's only a Swift. And I survive 1 HP in a dream to then say goodbye, Wigglytuff. And door number 3 is Hypno. I get a nice Astonish through. And as a Steel type, I resist the confusions and I am healthy enough and loaded on energy to reach the 2 playoffs to say goodbye and take one last win with the team. Subscribe to the channel for daily Go Battle League videos and other Pokemon Go content. Definitely hope you're enjoying the battles and the amount of Stardust I spent. I mean, I've gained a lot of Stardust with the G-Max Machamp Battle Day, and I mean, a lot of Stardust from Go Battle League. Definitely could have gained more from Go Battle League if I did more battles, but It's kind of okay. But thanks for watching, and goodbye.